Duke Johnson Jr. can be the man in the Texans' backfield. But does the acquisition of Carlos Hyde change that? Find out next on Fantasy Waiver Watch, presented by Hooters. Well, you got to know Duke Johnson Jr. was happy to get out of Cleveland. The guy had been asking for a trade, well, forever, or at least since they picked up Kareem Hunt. And Duke Johnson Jr. was granted that trade to the Houston Texans. Of course, as they had Lamar Miller go down with an ACL injury, then Duke Johnson Jr., it looked like he was going to be everything. He was going to be the #1 running back for this team. And then, well, they go out and they acquire Carlos Hyde from the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Hyde wasn't going to make the Chiefs roster, and it's been a while since he's looked good on an NFL field, so we'll kind of have to wait and see what happens here with Duke Johnson Jr. I think that Duke Johnson Jr. and Hyde, it'll be like a 70-30 committee, if it's even a committee at all. Honestly, Duke Johnson Jr. is not that small. People think, oh, he's a little back. Well, he's like 206 pounds, so that's plenty big enough to last in the NFL with the starter's workload. And I think with Duke Johnson Jr., because he's such a good receiver out of the backfield, there's really no need to take him off the field. Sure, maybe a short yardage or a goal line situation, obviously very valuable in fantasy, that could get Carlos Hyde on the field, but Duke Johnson Jr. has been waiting in the wings. Think of this like when Justin Forsett was a young player, kind of a backup special teams guys with the Seahawks, and then when he got an opportunity to be a starter, he was a 1,000-yard back. I see that same thing for Duke Johnson Jr. this year, and I'm not that worried about the acquisition of Carlos Hyde. And that's a wrap for this week's edition of Fantasy Waiver Watch, presented by Hooters. It's your home for wings, beer, Hooters girls, and football. Make sure you check them out on game days. I'm Cecil Lammy saying thanks for watching, stay tuned, and stay frosty.